introduce the director of the Stop the Pike Hike, Spencer Kimball. Spencer, come on up here.
Wow, this is a tremendous turnout. Just to imagine that it was only 2 weeks ago we actually had this problem, and now look what we've been able to accomplish. We all know why we're here, right? What are we here for? And we're going to do everything in our powers to do so. Now, as we sit here in Boston, in our cradle of liberty, I sit here and think, there's 5 people who have just raised my cost on the tolls. And I say, I didn't vote for these 5 people. And I ask for any of you, did you vote for any of these 5 people to raise our tolls? No! No! So what are we supposed to do? Our legislature is tied up, hands are tied, because they say, well, you know, this is a separate entity. And in fact, this isn't a tax. They call this a toll hike, or they'll call it a user fee. But we all know that this is a simple tax on the working people of Massachusetts. And, like normal, they put the big problems of the state are put on the broadest backs. And the broadest backs are us, the middle-class people of Massachusetts, and it's time that we stand up and speak out against such action. That's right, enough is enough. So as I sit here and I think back over 200 years ago, there was also a group of citizen activists. And they all said, no taxation without representation. And if my microphone ain't working, I'm sure you can all stand up with me and say, no taxation without representation. Those words have been said on these streets for over 200 years, and we're bringing that back. Now we need all of you, and the purpose of this rally is to kick off a campaign to show up to every public hearing on December 10th, on December 15th, the 17th, and January 7th to have your voices heard. We've been handing out flyers, and we hope that you all take your flyers with you, and that you'll get your friends, your relatives, your neighbors, and you'll drag them all out to these meetings. Because if we don't stand up now, they're going to continue with these type of ideas, and we're going to be feeling it in our pockets again and again and again.
Time for a revolution!